What's up, everybody? I'm actually doing a repeat trip of my last trip out here. Still kind of scouting out some winter spots for trout. Heading back to the spot I ended up at in the last video. And I'm really kind of mixing it up today. I saw a bunch of areas that look like they may be great for brim up there. Kind of the wrong time of year to fish for them, getting cold, so they're kind of stacking up real deep. But I'm gonna do some drop shotting and try jigging around some spots, just seeing if I can get anything. Hoping to at least get into some more bass again today. Hopefully the bite will still kind of be decent. We just had a front move through literally a few hours ago overnight, and had just a little sprinkle of rain, but the wind is blowing right now. So luckily I'll be amongst some trees once I get to the final spot, so hopefully it won't be too bad, but we'll just see what happens. And hey, as usual, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do that right now before this video even starts. Drop me a like and comment while you're here too. Hey, and also, my channel sponsors will be down in the description below. You can see the lures that I use and the rod holders that I use. The links for the websites will be in the description below if you want to check them out. And like I said, thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for the action.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see, cause everybody wanna tell you bad things.
Well, it's taking a little while, but I just lost my first fish of the morning. Don't know if it was a bass or if it was a jackfish, but finally had something on. It's been, I think this front passing through last night has definitely slowed the bite down. I was actually trying to head straight to the spot furthest away to check out some areas, but I've been fighting wind and current on the way up here, so I decided to take some little pit stops and fish these little creeks again. And it's just been no bites, maybe a thump here or there, but nothing real noticeable. And that was the first hookup of the trip, and the hook pulled. All right, hooked up on another fish, and this is a bass. I already know, small guy, but he's a chunky little guy. Starting to fatten up for the winter, it looks like. So, but I'm not skunked now, so that's good. Say not a huge bass, but it's got pretty thick, not too bad. Let's see if we can't find some better ones now. All right, went back in that same spot and caught another bass. A little bit, a lot smaller, but maybe stacked up in there. So catching the fish once again, Overcast Lures, Hyper Minnow. Forget what color this is called. I went with the darker. Actually broke off another lure earlier this morning. I guess I had a little nick in my line and slung it off, but this is a darker profile since it's overcast and stuff. I'm gonna see if the darker profile might work better than the lighter one. But 2 fish now, so I'm not gonna complain. Let's get back out there again. All right, getting back here towards the area that I want to be in, and this is actually, this little stretch here is where I caught the biggest bass last trip. Finally got my 3rd bass of the day. A little bit bigger than the last one, so see if I can't find another big girl back in here. All right, fish number 4 for the day. I'm gonna say cast it over off that, behind that little point, and figure there'd be a little fish sitting there, and little is right. Probably smallest fish of the trip, but still catching some. Slow bite, but we're making it happen. See if I can't find another one right there. So dealing with a little bit more current in here too than last weekend, so it's probably affecting where these fish are a little bit. Trying to cast on the back sides of points and stuff where there's going to be little eddies, but it's also probably a little bit cooler than it was last weekend. So these fish might be deeper too. Just trying to figure it out. things I don't like fishing freshwater. It's all the logs and stuff that you can't see, you snag up on. Luckily I've learned not to set the hook on them. Oh, that one don't want to come out. Go. 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 Ah. All right, just had a nice couple of hits right through here. Felt like they were short striking it. They didn't fully commit. I was actually filming at the time, so I don't know if the hits showed up on the rod on the video, but we'll see whenever I go back and look. Cast it back through there and see if I can't get them to hit again. Nothing that time. Let's try adjusting the cast. Just grass there. Casting it back over there and bringing it under. There we go. So I wonder if they followed it from that little inlet right there. Nope, I guess not. Alright, so I switched it up a little bit. I'll get this guy under control here. Little tiny guy. That's probably the smallest bass of the day right there, but I actually saw some brim in here last time. So I started throwing my Overcast Lures Nano Shad. Just trying to see if I might be able to catch some brim on some artificials today, but I knew bass probably hit it too, so that little bass hit that, for him, decent sized bait. But fun little fight on the light pole. There we go. Probably another little bass on, but I mean, it almost immediately hit once I got out there. Oh, nope. Got a brim. Nice. It's actually a decent sized brim. So that plan worked. So I saw this decent sized brim right in this spot last time. I was hoping to catch some. And that guy hit it real quick. That's actually, I'm going to throw him in the bag. Say he's a little bit on the smaller of the keeper size, but if I can get a nice little mess like that or a little bit bigger, that'd be some good eating. Awesome. That makes me happy. It's only the second brim I've ever caught on artificial, so guess I'm improving. Well, that's going to be the second bass on the little nano shad. So I'm not surprised I'm hitting them, but I'm just glad I'm catching fish. I just wish I could catch a few more brim. Hopefully I can find a few more in here. Plus there's another deep hole that I'm going to go check out here in a few minutes. We're going to attempt some drop shotting to see. There's some trees and stuff and like 20 feet plus of water. And marked some good marks last time, so I'm hoping there might be some brim down in there that I can drop shot on, or maybe even just jig up. But like I said, I saw some back in here, seeing how many I can possibly pull back out of here. Had a couple of nice hits through here, but both of them came off. So I don't know exactly what it was. Didn't feel too big, so it was either a real small bass or it may have been another decent little brim. Trying to find out right now. So water isn't quite as clear as it was last weekend, but it's still not too bad. It's still probably about a good 2.5 foot of visibility. I'm sitting in 3 foot of water right now. So far this color's gotten a lot of hits, so I'm not gonna swap it just yet. It's a lighter color, but that sun's starting to come out. So. This was as far back as I went in this creek last time, but I think it keeps on winding back. So I may follow it back pretty much as far as I can, possibly. But I really want to get back over and hit that deep area and see what I can come up with too. So I'm just trying to make a little bit quicker trip than last time today. Alright, now this is a fun fight. Ah, that was a nice sized bass. Inhaled it, but then hook pulled. Just couldn't get enough pressure on it, man. I was hoping to land that fish. Oh well, it is what it is. Still having fun. I've switched to just solely throwing this out there, trying to get more brim. I've had a few hits here and there, but that was the first thing I've had on in a minute. I'm trying to get in amongst these branches and stuff. It's getting narrow, but there's still nice fish back here. Follow this back pretty much as far as I can. Phew. Oh, it cuts to the left. I was thinking it cut to the right. I may have more of this fish than I think. So I got another bass on. This is a nice bass here for this setup, and the colors on it are absolutely beautiful. This water's getting clearer back here, so these fish are just brightened up. See, the line on the side of this fish is brilliant. Beautiful chunky bass on the ultralight. Not my target right now, but still having a blast with some fish. They're still chunky. Alright, we're gonna end off the video right there. I'm making my way back to the launch now. Not a bad day. About, I guess, 8 or 10 bass landed total. There's a couple that didn't show. Sorry if the wind noise is bad. It's the wind I've been dealing with all day. But yeah, 8 to 10 bass. That one brim, I know I lost one pickerel and lost a few other bass. Had a few other hits that I'm thinking might have been brim as well, but not 100% sure. So a lot slower day than last week, but still made something happen. So I can't complain. Didn't get skunked. And hey, thank you guys for watching once again. And if you haven't, if you're still here, please If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, do that. Leave a like and a comment too, if you don't mind. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you.
Don't wanna be where I am, and I want something more, take a chance. It could be possibly my last